Precisely, where do you want me to sit? Hope hasn't started. Anyway, here we go. Oh, ready, Clive, action! Right, I don't normally give a non-decorating tip post, but this is a sort of tip related to the concept of painting and decorating tips. But last week, I think it was almost 2 weeks ago now, we had a budget announcement from the Chancellor, and he said that he was going to raise national insurance contributions for the self-employed. Now, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm all in favour of people paying their own way towards the NHS and all the other public services, and us self-employed business people. No different to Richard Branson or the unsugars of this world running huge multinational companies. We're the salt of the earth and we need to contribute equally. So I immediately rang my accountant to ask him what I could do in the circumstances. And he told me I could do one of two things. I could A, raise my prices in order to maintain my income as necessary to function my business and domestic and entertainment facilities, or I could arrange myself to pay extra national insurance contributions and suffer the consequences myself. So it was either the customer suffered or I suffered. I weighed those two things. I went to think about it. I wake up a week and a half later after this thought process whilst doing decorating and other sundry jobs to find out that the Chancellor had changed his mind completely. Now luckily I hadn't raised my prices. Luckily I hadn't got depressed about having less money in the bank. But what that behaviour of the Chancellor, the person that's supposed to be able to control the country and the affairs, the consequences of that was, that mistake, that failure of decision-making policy, was that I wasted money on my accountant. He charged me 300 quid. Now, that, okay, may grow the economy slightly in the financial sector. He may have had a nice tasty lemon sole on that Friday night with himself and his missus on the basis of my decorating cash. But you multiply that over the whole economy, people going to their accountants, trying to find ways to make themselves feel better about the changes that might be happening as a consequence of the budget. What can I say? How is that person going to possibly be able to negotiate with the Americans, with all the people in America and all the people in Europe about Brexit? He can't even do the national insurance contributions for us decorators. So there you go. I'm not going to vote.